Ubuntu 26.04 LTS Resolute Raccoon versus Fedora 44, a balanced comparison for 2026. Ubuntu 26.04 LTS and Fedora 44 represent two leading approaches to the Linux desktop in 2026. Both deliver modern experiences with GNOME 50 as the default, strong Wayland support, and up-to-date hardware compatibility. But they differ significantly in philosophy, support model, and day-to-day feel. Let's first talk about the release timing and support models. Ubuntu 26.04 LTS released on April 23, 2026 as a long-term support, which is LTS release. It receives 5 years of standard security updates and maintenance until April 2031, extendable up to 10 to 12 years or more with the Ubuntu Pro for enterprises. This makes it ideal for users who want a set it and forget it system, especially on servers or production desktops. Fedora 44 released shortly after on April 28, 2026. Fedora follows a roughly 6-month release cycle, emphasizing the latest upstream software. Each release typically gets about 13 months of support, pushing users toward regular upgrades. This keeps Fedora on the cutting edge, but requires more frequent attention. Now, let's talk about the desktop and user experience. Both distributions ship GNOME 50 by default on their workstation editions, now fully Wayland only, with Xwayland for legacy app compatibility. This marks a mature shift away from X11, bringing better security, smoother performance, especially on NVIDIA, variable refresh rate, which is VRR support, improved fractional scaling, and enhanced color management. Ubuntu customizes GNOME with its Yaru theme, dock, and extensions for a more polished, beginner-friendly feel out of the box. It includes a larger set of pre-installed apps, making it feel more complete immediately. Newer folder icons and apps like an updated resources monitor add subtle refinements. Fedora offers a cleaner, closer to upstream GNOME experience with fewer modifications. This appeals to users who prefer minimalism or heavy customization via extensions. Fedora also provides strong official spins, including KDE Plasma 6.6, with a new Plasma login manager for a unified experience. Performance and hardware support. Both use recent kernels. Ubuntu with Linux 7.0, Fedora around 6.19 in base form, delivering excellent modern hardware support, including better ARM and NVIDIA Wayland performance. Ubuntu emphasizes deeper silicon optimizations and enterprise features like TPM-backed full disk encryption by default and Rust-based core utilities for enhanced memory safety. Fedora often feels snappier for developers due to fresher toolchains and packages. Now let's talk about the package management and software. Ubuntu relies primarily on apt with .deb packages, supplemented by snaps for many applications, including some core ones. This provides easy installation of containerized apps with automatic updates, but can draw criticism for slower startup or canonical control distribution. Flatpaks are also well supported. The App Center unifies experience. Fedora uses DNF5, a faster C++ rewrite, which many benchmarks show as more responsive than apt for installs, searches, and updates. It favors Flatpaks heavily alongside RPMs and now includes the Nix package manager easily. This gives strong atomic or immutable options like Fedora Atomic Desktops for advanced users seeking reliability. Software availability. Ubuntu benefits from broader commercial and proprietary support. Example, easier driver tools historically. Fedora stays closer to open source ideals and upstream, often getting newer versions of development tools first, like newer GCC, Python, Rust, etc. Now, about the target users. Choose Ubuntu 26.04 LTS if you want maximum stability and long-term support. If you want excellent out-of-the-box experience for beginners or mixed personal or enterprise use. And if you want strong hardware compatibility and a curated desktop. Server, cloud, or WSL workloads with deep integration and Ubuntu Pro features. Choose Fedora 44 if you want the latest software and features without waiting for an LTS cycle. A leaner, more upstream focused experience, or easy access to immutable or atomic desktops. If you want strong development toolchains and faster package management. To live on the bleeding edge while still having solid stability. Now, about the performance, stability, and resource usage. Real world differences have narrowed significantly. Both run efficiently on modern hardware, with Ubuntu sometimes requiring slightly more minimum RAM, around 6 GB recommended for a comfortable desktop experience, due to its included software. Fedora's leaner base can feel lighter initially. Benchmark shows competitive performance, with Fedora often edging out in raw package speed and Ubuntu shining in polished daily workflows. Neither is better universally. Many users run both for different machines. Ubuntu excels for reliability and ecosystem breadth, Fedora for innovation and freshness. Now, final thoughts. In 2026, Ubuntu 26.04 LTS and Fedora 44 showcase the strength and diversity of Linux. Ubuntu remains the reliable workhorse for millions, refined for long-term use with enterprise polish. Fedora continues as the vibrant upstream leader, delivering cutting-edge technology to everyday users. Test both via live USBs. Your choice ultimately depends on whether you prioritize stability and support, which is Ubuntu, or freshness and upstream purity, which is Fedora. Both are excellent, free, and contribute to a thriving open source ecosystem. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the tomorrow's video. Peace out.